Welcome to Gently Pressed,
where we iron out the wrinkles of the fashion world.
Hi, and welcome back to Gently Pressed with Nidra
And Danielle.
We just want to say thank you for watching episode 1.
And if you haven't seen episode 1, go back and tune into that, and then come back here to join this conversation.
No, seriously, it was a good one, and we're just going to keep going from there. Today, we're going to talk about film festivals.
Yes, so we saw film festivals such as Cannes, Venice, TIFF, and we're going to talk about the differences between the styling on the carpets and how that transpires to our favorite looks, and just dive in. So you want to kick it off with Cannes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
I do want to give a little history because I did research and I want to make sure we all know about each film festival and why they have certain dress codes, and then we can go from there for like iconic looks.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. So for Cannes, that was found in 1946. I do have my notes on me, so don't judge because I'm not going to get this wrong. And then Venice is actually the oldest film festival. That was found. Yeah, it was found in 1932. So that is the world's oldest film festival. And then TIFF was found in 1976.
Wow.
And that, I believe, is the largest North America one. And then Sundance is the one after that.
Nice.
So one thing I realized with the dress codes was a lot of them don't actually have a dress code except Cannes. So like TIFF is honestly, it's not a dress code, but they do say like, please be a little formal for certain, what's the word?
Like premieres?
Thank you.
Okay.
Premieres. And then for Venice, they also don't have a dress code, but they do say formal attire for premieres, especially on the red carpet.
Okay.
And then, but Cannes, let me get
You
out
have to go all out for Cannes,
Yes.
I'm sure.
Cannes, I will give you word for word of what I found, okay? To attend the gala screenings, a dinner jacket with a bow tie or evening dress is required. In the absence of this, you may wear a cocktail dress, a dark trouser suit, a dressy top with black trousers, a black dress, a black or midnight blue suit with a bow tie, elegant shoes with or without heels are required. But there's a rumor.
Okay.
It's an untold rule that you have to have a certain heel height for women to get into the premieres.
Okay. What year are we in?
2024.
Okay. So we're talking about being limited to black, white, and navy blue in a time where colors, patterns, just a whole lot of creativity is at an all-time high.
I think as time goes on and the celebs, they are being more colorful with their choices. I don't think it's as strict as it once was. I think back in the day it really was. But you saw a lot of colors on the carpet.
Yeah.
There was a lot of reds, there was greens. So I think that is fine. But
So we're not 100% sticking to 1946. What year?
Yes, 1946.
Okay.
Good for you.
We're not sticking there. We're moving in the right direction. Okay.
Yes, we're progressing.
Yeah. Okay. So that's not too bad. But when you're talking about heel height, what if I'm an old woman? I have like, what is it called? Osteoporosis. Is that not it for the foot?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but all I know is like Dr. Scholl's. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Like, what if I need like extra?
Orthopedics.
Here we go.
Yeah. So a lot of people, there has been like some like argument about it. There are some people, like there's this woman from Variety who said that she almost didn't get let in, but then she was like, I will write a full article for Variety if you do not let me in.
Wait, so then they let her in. You can't even get on the carpet if you don't meet that requirement.
They don't let you within the premiere. So it's like certain people aren't on the carpet and they can't even get into the premiere
because of that.
Wow. And then Kristen Stewart, she took off her heels midway through the carpet, which I mean it's Kristen Stewart, so like yeah. And then Julia Roberts actually went barefoot one time. And then Jennifer Lawrence did flip-flops. So I don't
Wow.
know. I feel like now they're not as serious, especially with
About.
like certain celebs.
Hmm.
But it was a big deal like
I
earlier
I
on.
can only imagine. Like some people are just not heel lovers.
Yeah, I'm not a heel lover.
Yeah.
Well,
But like
also
I
I
think
feel
if
like
you have
because
like an awesome,
do you not feel this way sometimes? You're tall.
yeah.
Do you feel like it's sometimes weird to be in heels?
Oh, sometimes. Also, it's like if you're in heels and you're naturally already have a tall height, sometimes the camera angles don't get you right.
Yes. But
You
also I just feel like maybe I hang out with too many short people that I just feel awkward.
awkward because you sometimes, yeah, you do feel like you have to like shrink down or just like bend the knee or
Yeah,
something just to be aligned with who
exactly.
you're around. So
So
yeah, I
yeah,
get it.
I don't stick to heels. But I mean, if I can have a good heel moment, I will.
Because
But if I was
granted,
told I had to wear them, I don't know. Maybe
I
because
don't.
I'm trying to fight the patriarchy, I'd be like, absolutely not.
The revolution is alive.
The revolution of heels.
But yeah, so but I get it because can when you look at their red carpets year after year, it's like you're transporting through this dream, almost like fantasy, because
Yeah,
of the amounts of ball gowns and
they were definitely the most like elegant and ball gowny.
for sure.
Yeah,
So I I don't like the rules as much, but I can appreciate it
yeah.
because it puts out.
You're not mad about it.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it at all.
Yeah.
Because hello, the results are there.
But if
It
you
looks
want to wear
amazing.
something else,
Yeah, if you wanted the ability to, and yeah, you're really
the thing
restricted.
is, like, I don't mind. Actually, there was, I swear there was a rule also, but I don't think it's true that like women had to wear dresses.
Hmm.
But I've been seeing a lot now that women are wearing pants.
Yeah, because honestly, I think it's not just about whether it's skirt, pants, dress. I think it's more so like, hun, if you're not dressed to be remembered, then why are you even here?
Yeah, no, that's
So,
true. I get that.
yeah,
I agree. I think it's more about show stopping than about the exact, you have to follow this type of
yeah,
dress code.
exactly. But when you look at Venice,
Hmm.
who's next, you see the differences and from like can to their carpet because then you see like people still dress elegantly
Hmm.
but you see more of like the pants suits
Yeah.
um just more relaxed looks and because you can tell people are more comfortable
Yeah, no,
because
that's
it's more
true.
so about I think everything plays into personal style whether you're completely dressed up to the nines
Mhm.
or whether you're like keeping it chill. I think everything is like tailored to your personal taste, but also I think you're more comfortable when you're in exactly what you like. Like for example, if you're more of a pantsuit person
Mhm.
and you're forced to be in like a ball gown
It's
due to
not
the ruling,
gonna
you're not
really,
gonna
yeah.
really, you know, like it doesn't really exude at its best when you're not 100% comfortable in what you're in.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So I think when you look at the differences between the three carpets, you're like, oh, I see the differences, but I can appreciate
The
the
differences.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
I get that. Should we talk about some looks that we loved?
absolutely.
Okay, why don't you tell me your favorite candles?
Okay, so my favorite can looks would be I want to start with Hunter Schafer in Armani.
The metallic?
Yes.
You love metallic.
I do. I do. It well, for starters, I think she is someone that it's very fun to see on the carpet.
So fun, yeah.
I look forward to seeing her lots of times because that's a person who's pretty much daring with the colors.
Dealing with the colors, but also the silhouettes, which I
Yes.
appreciate, yeah.
So I really love the silhouette of this dress. One, yes, it was metallic, but it looked almost liquid.
No, it did. It was like a periwinkle,
Yes,
no? Yeah.
periwinkle and almost reflective, I want to say, because when she moves, like you can see like shifting color. It was
Ooh.
very beautiful. And I think on camera you really just get it's just something to awe.
Yeah, no, it was
Something
good.
to awe
I
at.
agree with that.
Also, I want to say that great sculptural quality. The volume, well, being strapless and then the tight bodice.
But then, like,
with the volume in the skirt.
Okay, but the pockets.
Yeah. Who doesn't love pockets?
No woman
She
can
probably
say
had,
she
like,
does not love pockets in a dress.
she probably had like a snack, lip gloss,
Oh,
something
yeah.
in there. Like,
Can I just tell you, whenever I wear a dress and someone compliments that dress, and if there's pockets, I definitely say,
you're like,
thank you, there's pockets.
Yes, because it's like I think that's one thing that we really love, like, especially like, for example, some people don't like carrying bags on the carpet.
Yeah.
Hello, you can
But
just
also, like, to
easily.
carry a bag while you're getting your picture taken, that's just not,
Yeah,
like, ideal.
yeah. So I really enjoyed seeing her there, and then I think her having her hair tied back
Yeah,
with
you
just
really
like,
see the neck.
yeah, it was very beautiful.
Yeah.
So she was really awesome to see.
Okay. So I'll say for me, one of my top ones was, and I know you didn't love it, was Naomi Campbell in the Chanel 97. I just thought it was iconic that she wore a dress that she modeled. Like, she wore it on the runway, and then in 1997 and 20 plus years later, you're able to wear it on a carpet. Like, your body's iconic, no?
I agree. I love that she brought it back.
Yeah.
And she looked, don't get me wrong, she looked absolutely amazing. I think what threw it off for me was the everything else about the look. Her hair.
Really?
Yeah, I think maybe I would have loved like more of a dramatic pony or something more, because I feel like the dress is already this bold statement. So when you throw out like your hair, just like
See,
out
I
and
thought she was going for like a Diana Ross moment.
okay,
So that's why I was like, the hair had to be as dramatic.
yeah,
With the
with the
silhouette
dress.
of the dress.
Okay, I mean when you put it like that, then okay,
Yeah.
I can see the inspiration. I don't know. It's just like
I
when
mean,
I
if it's
first
not your
like,
taste, it's not your taste.
yeah, at first glance, I was just like, maybe
Yeah.
I would have loved to see it a little more like
Slick back.
Yeah.
No, I get it, because you're saying pretty much like you wanted it to be a moment for the dress.
Exactly.
And I think for me, it was more of a moment altogether of this like over glamorous look. And that's why I think the hair was the way it was.
Agreed. Okay. Yeah. So I get that.
But do you know who dressed her in that? Who? La Roche.
Stop
No, she
it.
helped her with Cannes, and she looked show-stopping at every event. She also wore this Loewe teal look that Sabrina Carpenter also wore like later on. It definitely looked better than Naomi. I mean, I love Sabrina.
Okay.
But the dress looked more iconic on Naomi.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Listen, sometimes if it's not for you, it's not for you. It's not for somebody else.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like a very teal blue. So I feel like it kind of washed out on Sabrina.
Yeah.
She's also blonde. So I feel like it was just too light of a color for her. Color
Got it.
With her Naomi.
Yeah, I'm sure it pops.
Yeah. So I would say her, and then Bella Hadid made her first 2024 red carpet appearance at Cannes. She wore this, the sheer. Remember how I said I loved sheer?
Yeah.
She did a sheer look at Cannes. Nipples out on the carpet.
I mean, hey.
If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Bella
It's going to be
Hadid.
her. Free the nipple.
So I was not even mad. I was just like, damn.
Yeah, like you were really bold enough to do it.
But that's like what I'm also talking about with the Cannes dress code is like, is it actually even real? Because Bella Hadid is out
Stepped
here
out like that,
wearing your nipples out, which I'm not mad about. Like, I'm just thinking, oh, so Cannes is not as
strict as they say.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes to certain people. And then also she wore a Versace couture look. That was very good. I just feel like for her first coming back into the spotlight, she did
really well.
Yeah.
I want to say also, now, you know how I told you Balenciaga is my favorite house?
Yes.
Well, Lily Gladstone showed up to the carpet in a 1959 Cristobal Balenciaga archive reinterpretation.
Oh.
Yes.
I love all that wording.
Yeah.
Like, yes. I know everything about this dress, okay?
Listen, okay, when it comes to Balenciaga, girl, I got the details. I got it for you. So yes, it's a reinterpretation. They wanted to play on the elegance
Yeah.
of the original, but still give it some modern touches, and you can tell based on the folds in the
Yeah.
dress. But also, when you look at the coloring, it's not like just golden. Like it doesn't have just this golden look to it, but it's almost like a mango orange, and
Yeah, it's like a
I
yellow
love
orange.
that.
I liked it. No, it looked really
Yeah,
good on her.
very flawless color on her, and I think it was clean, very tasteful. Like
Yeah.
I just love.
So I heard something for her, and
Hmm.
I could totally be wrong, but I believe she wears like she makes sure to always wear like indigenous designers for
Mm.
her like one part of her look. So I think her jewelry was from
What?
an indigenous designer, which
Wow,
part paired very well
very
with the
well with
dress.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, listen,
but I could
everything
totally
about
be
the
wrong.
look. I think you're right though.
Yeah, I hope I'm
So
right because
yeah,
that would be great.
yeah. And I just loved how the entire look came together.
Hmm.
Because one thing about Balenciaga, when they're, sticking to their haute couture, they are very keen about architecture, bringing architecture to fashion.
Yeah,
And so I think seeing that play out on Lily Gladstone is just really amazing to see.
yeah.
Listen, gotta give it up for my house, y'all. Gotta give it up for them.
I totally
Listen.
get it. Another person I want to point out, a man, because we have to give it to the men sometimes.
Hmm.
Alton Mason. He wore
Yes.
a Louis Gabrielle look,
Hmm.
with Messica jewelry, and I thought that was a really good one because in Cannes usually men have to wear like a full suit with a bow tie, and he did it with jewelry instead, and I thought that was
I
a
love
moment.
that.
Yeah,
He's such a risk taker when it comes to fashion. So I think seeing him on the carpet, just doing whatever he wants,
yeah,
is so fantastic.
yeah.
Um, like also like who? It's not every man's first instinct to just say, "I'm gonna replace a tie with jewelry."
No, yeah, and
Like
not every man can pull it off. So
exactly.
he looked
So
really good. Yeah.
snaps for him.
And then lastly, we can't talk about Can without talking about Kelly Rowland.
Of
Well,
course.
first of all, love that she shut down that security guard because how dare you touch the princess, Miss Kelly Rowland, okay? But also, while I was doing my research about Can,
Hmm.
I saw that something that I thought was really cool is that Kelly chose designers that are like in the Asian continent.
Oh, nice.
So she had two Indian designers and a Lebanese designer. Yeah, no, it looked
Wow.
really good. And I will tell you in my notes because I'm not going to remember all these names, okay? So if I look down, don't judge.
Don't.
So Kelly Rowland wore the red dress that she fought the security guard in.
Hmm.
Was
Fought like I think got to scuffling on the carpet.
no, she told her boundaries,
And that's
and she said, "Do not cross my boundaries," and she did, and she told her, and I'm not mad about it.
yeah,
But yeah, so that iconic dress
that moment.
um was from Indian fashion designer Anamika Khanna. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but it was a gorgeous dress. And then another look that I loved was her green look that she wore, I believe, to the Ambar Gala.
Yes.
And that one was by Gaurav Gupta. And I love his looks because he also did a look for
For
Beyonce. Oh, she wore his look. It was the green, beautiful dress with the hood.
hmm
At her Renaissance tour.
Yeah.
It's iconic. He's so good with the
One of those dresses
silhouettes.
that will go
He
down in
also did
history, of
Cardi B
course.
at the Grammys one year in this blue look that also had this like you
Yes.
know what I'm talking
I know
about?
exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
no, he's really good. And then the last designer she also used was Jean-Louis Sabaji, who's a Lebanese luxury designer. And I
Wow.
thought that was really cool that she didn't stick to like the core Christian Dior or
Yeah.
Balenciaga. Like she really went out there because they also make beautiful gowns
Yeah.
and they need to be recognized as well. So
Of course, of course. I think we get so used to seeing the same people,
exactly.
and not just because, like, not just that we expect we have the same expectations, but when you step out into like like you said, the Asian continent,
Yeah.
the way they structure their dresses, the
Gorgeous.
beading,
Exactly.
it's so different, and you really see the art in from where they come from.
Yeah.
So I think that's greatly
But I also feel like a lot
appreciated.
of these couture designers that we know take from those designers
Of course.
to bring here, but it's also good to recognize the designers that have been doing it for years. So it was cool
It
that
was
Kelly
fresh,
Rowland did
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Something fresh to see.
So yeah, I like that. Are there any other can people?
I just want to highlight because I'm a girl from Harlem, so I cannot go without acknowledging that Harlem's Rose, Tiana Taylor,
Okay.
made her first debut at Cannes.
Oh, this was her debut?
This was her first time at Cannes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she got invited by BMW.
Love.
And so to see her step out in Roberto Cavalli in that tiger stripe dress.
Yes.
It was amazing. And it speaks to who she is because she's very bold and she basically there's no limits to her style. She's very open.
But also the fact that she showed her stomach. She just has such a good body that I'm like happy that she continues to show it.
Yes. Yeah. Like her in the Kanye West video. Come on now. I'm still not over that. I'm still trying to figure out my gym plan.
I'll never get there.
Yeah.
But she is always an inspiration.
Yeah. We love it. We love that for her. So give it up
Jim.
for Rose.
That just scared me. But yes, giving her roses.
Yes. So yeah, really, really amazing to see her there.
Yeah.
Because it gives inspiration that somebody from your hometown basically is making it big, and so I'm just really proud to see that.
Yeah.
Because she's not just this 16-year-old skater girl anymore that was founded by Pharrell. Yeah, she's.
I love that. She's at Cannes.
Yeah, she's at Cannes. She's big time.
She can do it.
Yes.
That's so cheesy. Okay. Are there any other Cannes looks, or do you want to go to Venice?
Let's move on to Venice.
Okay. So Venice it's the world's longest film festival, founded in, what did I say, 1932, and this is not as strict as Cannes, but it is still formal attire.
Okay.
But I do want to say that I feel like the difference between Cannes is very ball gowny, like we said, even though it's changing, and Venice is more silhouettes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, go ahead, girl. Give me your notes.
Okay, so back to what you said about Venice. Venice has more of a modern European feel on their carpets. They love old Hollywood mixed with new age. So I think another person that I really love was iconic on this carpet, Taylor Russell.
Okay, I will say this. I cannot tell you many movies that Taylor Russell is in.
But I can tell you
about all the carpets she has been on.
Hello, okay?
She is a showstopper on the carpets. I couldn't tell you the actress. I know she was in that movie with Timothée Chalamet where I think they were carnivores.
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you.
I was going to say cannibals, I think it was actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said carnivores. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think they were cannibals. I could be wrong, but I didn't watch it. But
that's okay. We're fashion girlies.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Girlies.
We're not movie critics.
I'm here for the premieres, not really the movie. But yeah, no, she always looks good on the carpet.
So her and Loewe.
Yes. Did you also see the
Showstopper.
custom Alea though?
Yes.
Yeah. No, that look was good.
Hello. But if I had to pick from the two, actually no, I can't choose just one. But I will say I thoroughly enjoyed the legs with the Loewe dress.
Yes.
So you had the black delicate lacing on one side, and I was like, "Hello, peekaboo." Then it was like, "Bam, thigh and leg," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
And I feel like the Aleo was more of a goddess.
Very soft, yeah.
And I think a highlight for me for Venice was Schiaparelli.
Yeah.
They
did their thing.
Yes, because she also looked really good in Schiaparelli.
She did.
You know who also looked good in Schiaparelli?
Who?
Nicole Kidman.
She sure did. That bodice.
Oh my god. she's in too many movies for me personally. I'm just like, damn, are we always just gonna say put Nicole Kidman in it so then we can get our rating? Fine. But
you can't.
She does amazing on the carpet that I'm not mad about.
Every time.
Yeah.
So I loved it. The embellishing bodice with the tight sleek skirt,
and then even her hair like being like pushed back, and she just kept putting her hand on her hips.
I loved it.
I was like, I'm obsessed.
Flawless.
But also she wore a Balenciaga number that had this like kind of like cone thing at the top.
Yes.
But also still sleek.
Going back to what I told you about the architecture.
Yeah.
That's their thing.
No, but it was that was really good.
I loved it. I love it. And then going back to the custom Alea.
Yeah.
I really love the movement in the skirt.
Yes.
I think
that
the
skirt
like
was really cute. I like that it was like tight crop top.
Yeah.
And then like
flowy. You don't always see crop top on the carpet.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that transpired over to the carpet very well. Very well. Gotta give it up to Taylor.
Yeah, she did.
So
she gets her flowers. Yay. Okay, who else?
Who else? I love how we're both like, so who else? I love that.
I can tell you. So this is another thing about Kelly Rowland. She was at Venice too, and she wore another Asian designer. This one's from China.
Mm-hmm.
Chini Chan.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like she really does well with Asian designers. So I just really want to give her flowers on like actually going out of the norm when it comes to designers.
Yeah, she looked amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a very like the bus. Did you see that part? It was
white. Yeah.
It was white with yeah.
Yeah. Really I love it. And then it's like I don't know, I'm really enjoying like folds and draping.
Yes.
So I'm just really amazed that this is like happening.
Like craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And I
because also remember I told you that I wanted to see a lot more draping.
Yes.
Especially like when it comes to like delicate materials like tulle and
yeah.
So I think this is like
good.
It's time.
Yeah. I also just feel like with these designers, like they really have to show their craftsmanship now.
Yeah.
Because they have the tools to do it.
Yeah.
So really show the intricacies.
And I think also when we're talking about stepping out of the norm of designers, I think it's great because it's like, you know, you have all of these houses that will go down in history that already that I want to see fresh ideas now. I want to see what the fashion is like in other continents. I want to see the art that fashion is from all of these other places and other designers that I think is really refreshing to see, you know, Kelly kick this off the way she is.
Yeah.
So I hope it continues.
Yeah. One person that I loved that it really went with her like film that she was promoting was Lady Gaga. Yeah. In the Christian Dior number. I feel like even though the Joker's not doing well in theaters, I've seen it.
Can I tell you, I saw it.
Not you holding the microphone.
Because I want you to hear me very well. Listen, Lady Gaga is somebody that's truly iconic. Yeah. Okay, whether it's fashion, whether it's her singing, acting, heck, she went to school for that.
Yes.
I feel like they played her. She got played.
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
It's a musical, right?
Yes, okay, and they tried to say that it wasn't.
I'm looking at the camera right now. Can we just talk about why are all of these movies
have to be musicals?
Not even that. I don't care if it's a musical. Why are you not promoting it as a musical?
Because when it comes to here's why I think they didn't promote it as a musical. When you look at the Joker, you don't think, oh, music. You think that you're gonna get all this action. You're gonna see, you know,
there was no action.
No action whatsoever. So I'm not watching this.
I'll wait till streaming.
No, there was really no action. Nothing.
That's sad.
It was like you will have moments where there would be like loud booms, but then you'd be like, oh, just to be transpired over into a song.
That makes me sad because the first one was so good.
Yes.
That I was like ready for the second one. So to hear that it was disappointing. But again, with the musicals, I just don't get it because even like Mean Girls was a musical. I didn't know it was a musical based on the trailers. Yep. And then there was another movie, I forgot what it was, that was also a musical that I was like, imagine if I brought my fiance to this, he would kill me.
Yep. But when we're thinking Lady Gaga, like I loved her as Harley Quinn. I would have loved to see her act more like Harley Quinn versus just singing.
What do you mean by that?
Because, Harley Quinn is known more for, yes, she fell in love with the Joker, but,
She had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you saw, like, hints of, like, oh, yeah, I'm not crazy. Yeah. Okay. We can stick with crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm crazy. But then there's also times where it was like the moment where she's speaking, really getting into character, she starts singing and it throws you off. So I would have rather see her act. But I will say her looks were iconic.
Yeah.
Just
I heard
the time.
she's coming out with an album to go with this movie.
Yeah.
Which I'm not mad about that. I'll listen to the album.
Yeah.
But I won't watch
But also she's coming out on tour soon and I can't wait for her tour looks. But let's go back to the carpet. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, so she had this like headpiece with her Christian Dior look and it looked very good. And went with theme of the Joker.
Yes.
Too bad the movie just didn't live up to that. Yeah, which is fine. Another highlight I would like to point out are the men of the carpet. So there was two that I loved. Nishuki Gatwa. I really hope I said your name right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. But he wore an Armani look, and it was like a long draped coat with a vest underneath. It looked very good, and he wore Mexico jewelry with it. So it was like an earring. It was very stylish.
His look was very tasteful.
Then,
I loved it.
My man was there, Mr.
Coleman Domingo.
Oh,
this man.
He was wearing Givenchy. Yeah, no, that man can't do no wrong. He could literally wear a paper bag and I'd be like,
wow, look at that.
Yeah. So I did want to give it up to the men too because we can't, like, the women are the best, but the men are trying. Well, the black men, they're doing it. I haven't.
Love our taste. Love our taste.
Yeah, I haven't seen a white man that I was proud of. Can you name one? Because Barry Cogan made me upset. And I think even
we didn't get
who else was there? Brad Pitt. I was like boring.
I'm never impressed with Brad Pitt though. Like,
oh really?
No, at least for a very long time, I feel like he's just looks like a man with shaggy hair that made it to the carpet.
He was a good actor. You have to give him that.
Okay, yes.
But not good at his dressing.
But not good at his dressing, and let's get some help there.
Yeah, but I feel like because he's so good looking and because like he is
that we can just get past it.
That I think a lot of people get past it. I'm not saying us. I'm not saying you have to get past it. I'm saying I don't think he cares because a lot of people don't care. Because he'll still get the press. He'll still get picked up. So I don't think he cares that much because no one is going to like
come at him for
at his looks. You know what I mean? That's all I meant. I'm not saying he should continue to go this way. I'm just saying he's going to continue to go this way.
That just stress me, but okay.
You know, it is
all right. It is what it is.
Yeah. You can help everyone. Should we move on to TIFF?
Yeah,
let's do it. Okay. So, do you want to talk a little bit about TIFF and like what the dress code is there?
At TIFF, it's a little less about the glitz. Normally it's a little less about glitz and more about the grit and just like, I guess, reinterpreting film. But let's be honest, in Toronto, your fashion is the film before the film. So I want to say,
I like that.
Yes, before the film.
Honestly, I feel like that with a lot of these, like the film festivals, the fashion is the film.
Yeah, because you have to do the carpet first.
Because I don't know half the movies that they're promoting, but I do remember these looks. Like, I did not know that Nicole Kidman was promoting Baby Girl until I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, that's the movie she was promoting. I didn't know that.
You just told me something
Yeah,
there.
That's what she was promoting at Venice.
Wow.
Yeah. They don't just go for it to go. They actually go to promote.
Because I thought they were just getting invited.
No, they're actually promoting films.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Good to know.
And I think that this time at TIFF, we like I said, normally it's just about the grit. You don't get a lot of the glam, but I think this time
A lot
it was
more of the
very
glam.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you saw a lot more people
But I
glammed
feel
up
like it
than
was like a
normal.
calmer glam than
Yeah,
Can.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I actually appreciate because I still loved the dresses that came out.
Hmm.
And I feel like it wasn't as, but it's not as like ball gowny or formal as if you're at Cannes or Venice.
I mean, girl, and of course it's not as formal because I saw a suit jacket with spoons on it, but
Who did that?
girl, I'll show you. I don't remember her, but I
I'm
remember that jacket.
scared.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
It was not very impressive, I want to tell you.
You know, that
But
pisses me off because it's like you could make it fashionable.
yeah,
Maybe
it
she
looks
went to like
like
Beauty and the Beast
I can see
premiere
if it was
because
something
then
like that.
you know, like there's spoons in Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
So that would have made sense. Or if there was like a movie about spoons, that would have been iconic. But why are you wearing spoons at
Spoons,
TIFF?
just like.
How much you want to bet there was a movie about spoons and we don't know about it?
So we're gonna look into that and see, and then
I bet you there's not though.
no, I don't think so. This
Yeah.
come on, but you
Yeah.
know who did wear a suit like a boss? Sarah Paulson.
She always does good with suits.
Yeah,
She does great.
she looked amazing. And I want to
did she wear?
say, oh, she wore Schiaparelli. It was
Schiaparelli,
Hello.
they're just doing their thing this year.
yes,
They're doing really good on the carpet. I feel
Yes.
like we've named them for Cannes, Venice, and now TIFF.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Schiaparelli's good.
So, but hello, the results always show.
Yeah.
And I think what they're really good at, the structure. So, like they just captured the fit of a woman, like
No, that's true.
so
They're
well.
really good at that.
So I give it a Schiaparelli.
Yay, flowers!
But yeah, so it was a suit by Daniel Roseberry for Schiaparelli,
Yeah.
and I want to say that the premiere was for Hold Your Breath, and girl, I was holding my breath because that cinch waist.
See, you knew the movies. I'm so proud of you. I did not know what you were there
Because
for.
it was memorable.
Yes.
I was like holding my breath too, like, dang girl, you did that.
That's good.
But in an interview that she did on the carpet, she said that she has a flair for the dramatics, and it showed with the oversized sleeve, with the deep V.
Yeah, and like I love
yes.
that. Yeah.
So, and I want to say, navy it's not always my favorite on the carpet because I feel like it's just like so traditional.
Yeah.
But
it was a deep navy.
It was a deep navy,
Yeah.
and it looked amazing.
No, she looked good. I
loved it. So, like I said, boss status.
Yeah. What other looks did you love?
My other favorite look. Remember when I said I wanted to see burnt orange on the carpet?
Yes.
Well, Brian Tyree Henry wore burnt orange to the carpet. It was a customized bespoke suit.
Okay.
And it was double breasted with draping.
It had that thing on the side.
Yeah, it looked almost like a sash, but it's connected.
Oh.
Yes, king status, crown him.
Okay.
Very royal.
Now he has to be in Black Panther.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
he in Black Panther?
No. Mm-mm.
He's in something. Like some type of franchise.
I know he was in Transformers, but that was not for this.
No, I know, but I feel like he was in some type of franchise. I just forgot.
Okay, once again, we're not movie girls. We're fashion girls, and that's why we don't know.
No, I watch a lot of Real Housewives. Not really on the movie scene.
Yeah,
But I love the look. Obsessed.
So, like, we're going back to like men being, risk takers.
Fun.
Very fun on the carpet, and this was one of them because you can even see that even though, like, the suit was a statement in its own, but then the added jewelry, it was also very tasteful. Like he had it looked almost like African jewelry, like thorned metal necklace.
Now I wonder what movie he was doing this for.
Yeah. We gotta
we'll figure it
tap
out.
into the movies.
You
girl.
guys have to Google after. I will say one for me that was really good was that was a surprising look for me. At first I was like, ugh, and then I kept looking at it, and then I was like, oh, was Kate Blanchett.
Okay.
She wore a Givenchy like 2019 piece, And at first, like, I'll tell you, it's like, it has a lot of patterns on it. And I don't love a pattern. So
Okay.
I also was just like, "Ugh." But
It's
then
a
I
lot
kept
going on.
looking at it and I was like,
It's not that bad.
don't hate it. It's actually a very iconic look. So it looked really good on her. And I also do want to say she's been looking really good on the carpet. She did great for Cannes, Venice, and TIFF.
Okay. And she's
And
not always like the first person you would think would be in an
no,
iconic
yes, that's what I also
category.
thought too. Like, I was looking at her looks and I was like, why is she not talked about more? She's actually
Not
really
bad
good.
as a dresser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she does really well with her like body and silhouettes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But you know, like how you say you're not normally into patterns.
Yeah.
I think, and like you said, when it's like first glance, you're like,
yeah.
not my taste. But for somebody like Kate or who knows her,
Yeah.
would be like, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I see her a lot in patterns either. Because
Yeah.
a lot of her looks are pretty much like a cream or a white
Yeah.
or a black. So I think this
Seeing
was
her
like
branch out into that.
and she did well. She did
Okay.
it really well. Another one is, my girl Daisy.
Yes.
Daisy Edgar Jones has really been coming out
And
here.
she wore sheer, right?
She did wear sheer.
Girl, you
like
brought that out to life.
No,
Yeah.
it was so good. Yeah. No, it was really good.
The want for sheer, you really brought that to the limelight.
I know.
You wanted it.
I wanted
it's
it.
here.
She did it. Yay! No,
yes.
she does really good with sheer. And it's
She
like,
looked amazing.
it's not, I'll say it like this. Like, I feel like when Bella Hadid did this year, she was doing a statement. Like, she wanted people to know
I'm here.
I'm out. I'm
yeah.
Here. And I feel with Daisy, it's more subtle and just more like a beautiful silhouette. But it also had this like sleeve cape thing that really made the dress look elegant and beautiful.
Okay. I can, I see that.
Yeah. And then my final look that you have to talk about was Kaya Gerber worked with Herb Ledger to do a gown that was an homage to her mother, Cindy Crawford's Oscar look in 1993. She looked so good and looks just like her mom.
It's her face, like
No,
exactly,
she's
literally a spitting image of her mom.
And she looked so good in the dress. It was a really beautiful homage, and I love that it's the same designer.
Yeah,
that recreated it
for her.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, I think
that's lovely.
looks. Yeah. Do you have any others?
Not off the top of my head, but I want to say like I'm very, very not proud.
Yeah.
But I feel really good about what's to come as we get more into award season. And I think a lot of what we expected for fall is
for
playing
like
out
what we wanted
for what we wanted.
Film or award show is like what they're doing. Yeah.
And I want to say like if we're starting out like this, I can't wait to see what's coming up next.
I'm excited for award season. Yeah. I think that based on us promoting these films, when we actually have to give awards to the films, they're also going to look good. We also should watch the films before these
for sure. Because also too, like when you see them in character, you understand why they're dressed like that on the carpet.
Like Zendaya, we know when she's promoting certain movies. Dune, she's wearing sand. And then if you're in Challenger,
not even just sand. She was in. Remember the metal like suit?
Yes, she's I think like the only person to actually wear that, other than like the model.
Yeah, we love a bold statement.
No, that's what I'm talking about though. Like she knows how to bring her films to life. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people are doing that. We just actually have to like pay attention to the films.
True. Yeah.
Unless you're Blake Lively, because Why You Wore Flowers for a domestic violence movie, we'll never talk about it. Moving on. Sorry, had to throw a little. When we're talking about domestic violence, we'll never
get it. We'll never get it. But
you know what? It caused a lot of stir, and everyone went to go see the movie. So she did her job.
Yeah, she did it.
The right way, no, but she did it. Yeah. I
mean, maybe like she's trying to say, like,
Did you read the book?
Yeah, I did.
I did too.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And
did it make sense why she was wearing all these flowers?
No, but maybe. Okay, let's get into our mindset here. So you know how the book cover is flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe what they're trying to say that
But my thing
every
is, I know
bad
exactly where
story.
you're going with this. Is like we didn't want to tell the story and like make and like spoil it for everyone.
Mhm.
But my thing is, in this day and age, with domestic violence, you have to have like something like a disclaimer because what if a woman went through this, didn't read the book, and then went to go see this movie thinking she's going to see a rom com about flowers and this girl falling in love at a flower shop, and then actually she's getting beaten by her husband? Like, there are times and place. There are times and
Time.
place.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna wear the flowers, at least tell the story with it. You
Yeah.
can't say it's a rom com
Yeah, there was a
when
lot
it's not.
missing
Yeah.
in the movie because I feel like there was a lot of things that made sense that basically tied everything together in the
Yeah.
book that the movie didn't show.
I didn't watch the movie yet.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, you
I
didn't watch
didn't.
it either?
No, I didn't watch it because of the fact that I didn't want the book to be ruined for me.
See, same here.
So
I'm gonna wait for streaming
yeah,
because
but I did
I
have
really
friends
loved
tell
the book.
me that it wasn't anything like the book.
That makes me sad.
So yeah,
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she could have been better, but you
yeah,
know what? The only thing I'll give her is she did wear that Britney Versace look. I did love
and I
that.
think that was like the most iconic thing.
Yeah.
So far.
So,
It is what
anything
it
else
is.
you want to talk about?
No, but yeah, I think everything, seeing what our predictions were and what we really loved.
Yeah.
Coming life was really amazing, and I just want to thank you guys for joining this conversation with us. And we hope that you stick around for the next episode because
Yes,
the
we are
conversation
just
gets
gonna.
better.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue coming to you every week and discuss hot fashion
Yes,
topics.
yes. So stay tuned, and we'll see you at the next episode.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.